So I'm obviously back from Bora Bora and Morea, and I'm in my room. I just got back from swim practice, so that's why my hair is up because it's still a little bit wet. But I thought that I would film the video on Bora Bora today and just give you guys a little update, like how it was, what I thought about it. Obviously, I was absolutely in love with Tahiti, and I keep saying Bora Bora because we were there for longer. And that's where I flew back from. But just, yeah, give you guys a little bit of an update. So the first thing I want to touch on with French Polynesia, Tahiti, is the place itself, what I thought of, like how it looked, and it was gorgeous. Everything, the land, the water especially, like I can't even describe the color of blue that the water was, like this, but brighter than that. Like in real life, I couldn't believe that it actually like existed in nature. The reefs were absolutely incredible. It was some of the best snorkeling that I've ever experienced in my entire life. You could probably hear purring. That would be this. But the second thing that I want to touch on is the people and like everything like culturally about it, which I do like to talk about for a lot of the countries that I go to, and like that's a very important thing to me, is understanding different cultures and like really getting to know what's outside of America and what's outside of where we live, so you're not refined in that little box where you only know what you do and what your country does. Like I don't ever want to be there. So in French Polynesia, they don't have as much as us, obviously. And that was something that I get to see in a lot of countries that I go to, is just like they don't have as much as we do. And it would seem to us that it would be hard to deal there, but they're so happy, and they were some of the nicest people I've ever met. It was a lot like Fiji, where you were just walking down the street and someone that you didn't even know would just be like, hi, like what's up, and they'd want to have a conversation with you, they'd want to talk to you. It's absolutely incredible to think that people with so little can just be so happy and free-spirited and just excited to talk to you and have a conversation with you and interact with you in whatever way they can, because really they're just nice people. And so that's something that I really experienced in French Polynesia, and that I experienced in so many places. And just like Fiji, it was the same. Thailand, it was the same. Nicaragua and all the other Central American countries, I don't so much remember paying attention to this when I was in Costa Rica or Belize, because I was only 6 or 7. And obviously when you're that young, you don't realize what's going on around you. But now looking back and looking at this current trip and just everything that I saw about what they had to work with and what their attitude about it was just absolutely incredible. They're happy with what they get, and that's just, it's so awesome. The third thing I want to talk about is the excursions that we did and how those worked for if you guys ever are to go to French Polynesia or Tahiti, and what to do there and things like that. If you aren't planning on going to French Polynesia, which I highly suggest that you do, you can probably skip over this. You don't really need to hear this. This is more like travel advice to you guys. So if you are planning on going, you're obviously going to want to go on some excursions, and I would just like to go over this. On Morea, first off, the shark and ray tour that we did was so worth it. You got in the water, you were surrounded by like 25 sharks instantly, and the rays would come right up on you, and you could like pet them and see them. The sharks don't pet the sharks. We got warned about that, and I don't feel like dying, so I didn't try. But it was really an awesome tour. And then you got lunch, you got to go on the beach and relax a little bit. Our guide did like a coconut show where he showed you how to crack a coconut. I've seen it like 25 times at this point. I'm sorry, whenever I travel, someone like wants to show me how to crack open a coconut. But you know, if you haven't seen it before, it's pretty cool. They give you a piece of coconut, which is really good, one of my favorite foods. So that was really fun, and so that definitely would recommend. 10 out of 10 for that tour, like super, super awesome. The second thing that I would so recommend on Moorea is the dolphin things. So I stayed at the place where they have the dolphin excursion place where you can hang out with the dolphins. Dolphin Center, that's what they called it, yeah. At the Intercontinental Moorea. And I stayed there, so I had easy access to it. But you can also, wherever you stay on Moorea, it's a small island, so it's easy to get over to the Intercontinental and to go do the dolphin tour. And it was expensive. It was a very expensive tour, but it was worth it. Like, it was worth every penny to go and hang out and meet these incredible animals and learn about them. And they actually taught you a lot about the dolphins, which was really cool. A little bit of a warning on Moorea. I'm not gonna say any names, but we attempted to book a tour with this one guy, and it ended up working out. We ended up having a great day. We didn't need to go on a tour with this guy at all. We just went on our own, but this one guy we tried to book a tour with, and he was just totally flaky and like would like just didn't show up. He's like, tour canceled or something, like weather's gonna be bad. It was like perfectly sunny outside. We were like, okay, like whatever. And he's like, but I'll come drive you around the island. And we're like, this is a little bit sketchy. So I'd stick with, we used Albert tour groups on Moorea. Definitely use them. It's like Albert owns the whole freaking island. Like, he has everything on the island, and you may think like, oh, I want to support like a little person, and that's great. Normally that's what we do, but on Moorea it was better to just go with the big tour company, because we did have an experience where we tried to support someone who was a smaller business, and they were trying to be flaky. They were trying to get more money out of us than we were supposed to give to them, and it didn't go well. So I'd stick with the bigger company, which would be Albert's on Moorea. In regards to Bora Bora, when we went to Bora Bora, we did, I think the first day we were kind of relaxing, but then the second day we went on a tour where we went jet skiing, and that was awesome. You got to jet ski around the whole island for a really long time, actually, and then you came back and you went to Bloody Mary's, which is a kind of more famous lunch dinner spot on Bora Bora, and there's a bunch of people, like movie stars and singers and people, who go to Bloody Mary's when they're in Bora Bora, and they have a big wall with all their names on it, so that was kind of cool. You know, you got to see it, but highly recommend that. And then after that we went snorkeling out past the reef, and we got to see more reef sharks and lemon sharks, which was really, really awesome. And then after that we saw more rays, and then we went to another snorkeling spot with all of the fish and the coral, and then we got dropped back at our hotel. But that was really, really awesome. I enjoyed that tour so much. I got to drive a jet ski, which was awesome. You know, watch the ocean, because you know, I'm not very good at it, but it was really fun. It was really, really fun, and I would definitely recommend that tour. Next tour that we did on Bora Bora was when you went to see the rays, the eagle rays and the manta rays, and that was so awesome. My dad is still talking about the manta rays, like he was like fascinated with them, and like I was too, obviously, but it's just kind of funny when my dad gets really into stuff. But yeah, so recommend the manta rays and the ray tour in general. Really, really fun thing to do. And then you got to go just regular snorkeling a little bit too, but if you ever have a chance to see a manta ray, ever take that chance, because they're just the most incredible animals. Like, I showed you a little bit of footage in my vlogs, but it's nothing like being right there with them. Like, it's absolutely incredible. The fourth day on Moorea, because I said the first day we were just kind of relaxing a little bit. What did we do? What did we do that day? Is that the day that we went into town? Yeah, I think that's the day that we went into town. And that was really fun. There's not much in town in Bora Bora, but it's fun to see. There's a couple shops. I bought a pearl necklace for myself because they have real Tahitian pearls, so, and it's not like I bought like a bougie pearl necklace. No, it was $10 because it was an imperfect pearl, but no one's perfect. And no one has like $500 to spend on a necklace. I bought this, and this was $10. It's a real Tahitian pearl. Yeah. On Bora Bora, you know, it's nice to have a day to just kind of relax too, so I did enjoy that. But yeah. So that was basically all of our excursions and the things that we did in regards to stuff like that. Fourth thing I want to talk about is the food, and this one's going to be a little bit quicker. I am pescatarian and I try to eat very, very healthy. In Tahiti, it was very easy for me to find food because their food there is very healthy. They have a lot of fish, obviously, because they're an island. So there was a lot of a lot of access to sashimi and grilled fish and fish burgers and sushi and things like that that were very healthy and they're easy to find. They also have a lot of rice there that's served with a lot of their food. And then they also had a lot of tropical fruit, and you would drive by like every few feet on the side of the road there'd be a little fruit stand. But also they had, of course, like pizza and hamburgers. You could find that wherever you went. And then there's also a large French influence, so at some of the more resorty places there was a lot of French food, and even on the side of the road you would have like a crepe place where you could get crepes or whatever, and like, so that was basically the food in Tahiti. If you guys want to know, if you go there, it's, I don't know how to pronounce it, it's like passon cru or something like that, I don't know, but it's really, really good. It's like sashimi marinated in coconut milk, and like, eat that, it's good, it's like hella good, like, yes. Final thing I want to go over is just Bora Bora and Moorea in general. I had an amazing time. They were really, really great. I would definitely recommend this trip to absolutely anyone. Bora Bora was one of the most beautiful places I've ever seen in my life, and I have now officially been to 13 countries, and Tahiti's part of Oceania too, so I have 2 more continents to go by the time I am 20, and I will have been to all 7 continents by the time I'm 20, so I'm hoping that I can get that done. But anyway, I absolutely loved it, would recommend it to anyone. It's gorgeous, like absolutely amazing. So if you ever have the opportunity, go to Tahiti, go to Moorea, go to Bora Bora, just go there. It's awesome. Just whatever you can pull off, as long as you are there, you're going to have a great time and you're going to love it. I think it's absolutely gorgeous, and I really, really hope that you get the opportunity to go one day. So that is it, guys. I'm gonna put up this video, and then I'll probably have a what I eat in a day for the next week. Put any video suggestions in the description if you want to do, like, I don't know, anything really. Any video description in the description. I keep saying description, I meant comments. So comment any video suggestions that you have, anything you'd like to see me do, anything you'd like to see me talk about, past trips that you'd like to see me talk about. If you want to see more posts and things from French Polynesia and Tahiti, go follow my social links below. I was posting on Snapchat the whole time, and I was posting on Instagram a lot too. So if you follow those, you're going to see a lot of travel and a lot of updates on when I'm leaving for trips and things other than YouTube. But yeah, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed my vlogs from Bora Bora and Moorea. If you haven't seen those, go watch them, because Bora Bora and Moorea are so beautiful, and I tried to capture even just a little bit of the beauty that is there. So explore the earth, create your world. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!